Hi Capricorns, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and or rising signs. Okay, so welcome back you guys. I know it's been a while, but I had to take a very long break for personal reasons. So let's go ahead and just dive into your guys' energy and see what the angels have for messages for you today. The first card that flipped out was crystals. The energy of crystals support you and helps with your present situation. Okay, this may not be for everybody. Not everybody resonates to crystals. If you do wear crystals, make sure you're wearing or in your pockets the right ones that you need. They're not always going to be the same for every day, but I definitely recommend tourmaline every day. That protects you from negative energy. I don't think that I wear the same ones either every day, and it's not in every situation, so obviously take that as that resonates. The next card we have is visualize success. See yourself doing well in the situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So some of you are really going through something right now that may feel like is really challenging, or it's just something that's natural to you to feel like it's an uphill battle. So Spirit is really trying to drive home this, hey, look at things from a different perspective. Try to see a lighter side to things. Maybe you're doing something right now you're not really happy about, but think of it as a stepping stone towards what you're meant to do. Okay, so try to see the good side in things. Okay, keeping your energy positive as well. Let's see if we can get one more card in here, please. Another angel message for Capricorns. One more message for Capricorns, please. It must be a very specific message. There it is. Ascended Masters. Interesting. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. So a lot of you really need to connect to a higher spiritual calling. You may need an actual teacher in the physical reality as well as the spiritual or 5D side of things as well. This, again, it can vary to each person. Take that information and apply it to yourself and what resonates with you, what feels good in your path. So like I teach yoga and I study yoga, and so I'm a very spiritual person. So I definitely feel like this is a really good card, especially if you're just on the beginning as well, connecting to a specific, so like I have Ganesh here, picking one Ascended Master and focusing and seeing if you resonate or it sounds like a calling to you, okay? So there's definitely a path that is being opened up to a lot of you right now. Some of you need protection because there's a lot of people around you that just don't understand what you're doing. Some of you are just having a hard time seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and others of you really need to connect to people that are going to help you progress forward, okay? So that starts us off with the messages. So let's just dive right into tarot then. It's a good way to start. You know, if you're starting to change the way you live your life, finding better ways to spend your time, you're already 5 steps ahead of a lot of people, okay? So make sure you give yourself that pat on the back every once in a while, that even though when we all have bad days, you have to allow yourself to have bad days to have good days, okay? And if it's your own energy, that's great, and just learn to decipher. I don't know where all this is coming from, but when you choose to, excuse me, this is where some of you may need to decipher between your negative energy and somebody else's. So if somebody else's energy is persuading you, I think that's where the crystals come into play. So much information is coming out right now. All right, so let's move into tarot. So for those of you who have not been to my channel, I do 3 current and 3 future. I don't touch the past. You know your past, you know what you need to work through, or at least you'll eventually figure out. There's nothing I can do with the past energy. It's there, okay? So for current energies, it starts off, we have the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Future energies, we've got Temperance, Knight of Swords. I'm feeling other energies. So if there's people around you, yeah, there's people around you with interesting energies. Okay, so then the bottom of the deck is overall energy. I don't know what's wrong with my cards at the moment. stickiness. Okay. We have the Page of Cups as the overall energy. Make sure you guys can see. Okay. All right, so Page of Cups. Some of you are tying in a way to express your innermost thoughts and emotions and feelings. Some of you are doing it in a more creative way. Some of you may try to adapt that into a more logical way. I'm sensing a little bit of air energy as well. That may not resonate for everybody, but a lot of you, and I think that's kind of why it's difficult for you to get past a certain point when you're trying to do a project that really hooks in. And it could be a business idea, it could just be a creative outlet, it could just be, a way for you to heal and to help others heal. However you create it and however you put it together and however you express it, it's going to be for you and you alone. So I wouldn't really worry about the external factors, just worry about the internal, right? What's going on with you? How does it make you feel? How do you process it? Because it's gonna bring so much joy and happiness. It's gonna help you, walk away from things that made you feel guilty, right? It's gonna open a new line of communication for you and show you that you are, it's like an empowering type of energy, okay? And I'm really, it's starting to connect the dots, like, there's a Ascended Master that really wants to help you process, at least from the 5D perspective. Some of you may just need a 3D master of some sort, like a teacher of some sort, not a master. I don't want anyone to get confused on that. I want a teacher, okay? Someone who is master at things that you are, going through. Yeah, something's trying to come up. There's something that you've been pushing down for so long. Whether it's a parent telling you that you never make money or never amount to anything, which I could definitely relate. So this is the time for you to break a bad habit or to change the way you see yourself and the way you see the world. There's a lot of factors that go into that, okay? So whatever you're trying to do right now, don't tell anybody you're doing it. Keep it to yourself because it could be very triggering. It could be very it's very much very sensitive around it. Okay, so you will know when to start it. You will know when to dive headfirst into it. You will know when to share it with the world. Okay, so you're in this energy of creativity right now, and you're really putting your heart and soul into it. So here we go. We have the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Here you are, Queen of Pentacles. You're in your energy. You notice there's some things that are holding you back or weighing you down, and you're teaching yourself, right? You're learning how to not just cope with it, but also learn to overcome it, right? You're visualizing that success. You're keeping negative energies out of yours so you can take that next step forward regardless of what's around you, okay? So it's really good energy. I love it. I really do. You're really committed to staying grounded, staying stable, making smarter choices for you. And remember, that's not going to look the same as your peers or your family or your partner if you have one. You have to remember that each person is their own unique collection of stuff. Interesting, 2 Pentacles, and it's about balance, right? So the first thing that I saw was you're taking your time with, or if you aren't there yet, here's a piece of advice. Don't go head first into it. Kind of like go back and forth, okay? Take a step forward and then just kind of like teeter a little bit back, teeter forward and back. Just take your time with coming out of this shell, out of any energy that holds you back, right? Queen of Pentacles, verifying the Queen of Pentacles. The card says nurturing. So be very kind. loving. You know, I always envision the Queen of Pentacles as Mother Earth incarnate, so kind of taking on that energy and applying that to yourself, especially if you didn't have that growing up from a mother figure. That may be why you really need to dive into your emotions into this project for you. It's going to help heal that feminine side of you that wasn't nurtured. Again, that may not be for everyone. Then we have the Hierophant, spiritual advisement. Yeah, there's definitely this energy of you may need a teacher in this life. Someone to guide you through your journey right now. Some of you may feel stuck, or you may get stuck through this journey, and sometimes having somebody from the outside, or if you want to keep it to a spiritual teacher, that's fine. Whatever works best for you, because there's going to be moments where you feel stuck, where you feel like you can't get past something, or you can't work through something, so you begin to go backwards. That's when that teacher or ascended master will come into play. They'll help you work through it. Your guides are always there. Your higher self is always there. I just heard open communication at all times is key. Okay, so whatever you're trying to teach yourself to work through, always ask for help. Okay, current energies. All right, so moving on to the future energies here. Excuse me. We have Temperance, Knight of Swords. Oh, Swords? What the fuck? Sorry, Knight of Swords and 10 of Cups. There's, for some of you, this may be love coming in. It could be a very calm, balancing energy. Could be a Sagittarius. Could be an air sign. Could be that Knight of Swords. They're very determined to get to you, or they're coming to you. I'm not a fan of doing love readings because, like I said, every single person is different and on a different journey. And just because I say somebody may be coming to you or getting ready to come to you, like, this could be, air energy is represented by weeks. So, like, this could be 2 weeks. It could be 6 weeks. It could be 14 weeks. It could be 52 weeks. It's hard to pinpoint because, and also you have to remember, we have free will. So, if something happens and that person that's meant to come to you in 2 weeks, diverts from their path, well, then it's going to be a little bit longer. Okay. But I will say this person brings calming energy to your world, exactly what you've been looking for and exactly what you need as well. Okay. So whenever this person or you are ready, you will come together. You will build the perfect life together. You will be emotionally satisfied. See, 5 of Swords. There may be, and the Empress. Your person could be controlled by something, or you as well. Remember, you both have to be on the same energetic wavelength, okay? The same vibration. 5 of Swords, the Empress. They could still be under the control of someone. Words are very powerful. Manipulation is very powerful. We see it every single day when we're on social media, But it's definitely the start of some sort of I keep repeating words. It's almost like I think what I said was true. They're controlled by what social media shows them. So you may not be what they thought that they would end up with as a person, as a partner. So there may be something in here. Yeah, they're doing a little bit of soul searching right now. And this could also be you. You could also be moving towards your person because you need to create calming, balancing energy for yourself, because obviously you're working on that already. So then this is you trying to move forward towards love to yourself, love to your partner. So it could go either way. But you're both doing a lot of soul searching right now. And I want you to keep in mind, and I know I was saying this before I took my little hiatus, the masculine energy is now awakening. And I don't know if anybody else sees this on social media, especially on TikTok, but I have noticed a lot of men are starting to come forward. Granted, it's through TikTok, but you know what? It's what we're getting right now, and I'm very happy with that. And it's nice to know that, you know, when men like Andrew Tate pop up, that men are going to push back against that type of person, because that's what we need. So like I said, the men are definitely, the masculine energies are finally coming forward and speaking their truths and saying, no, that's not. And that doesn't, and I'm trying to stay away from genders, but it's really difficult because it's masculine and feminine energies, and our brains go straight to a male and a female. So whether you're male or female and you resonate with masculine or feminine energies, this may be saying, hey, you're finally waking up, you're seeing the toxicity in the world, you're seeing you've been played a lot on your emotions, and you're starting to create a better life for yourself. You're starting to create space for yourself to start searching for the truth and creating a happy emotional environment for yourself. Okay, this is very beautiful energy. I really hope that this is helping you, and this is helping you get through whatever it is you need to get through. All right. I'm gonna move into Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. Let's see, can I get 3 cards for Capricorn, please? Spirit of Elixirs, intoxication, uninhibited, and shameless. Okay, so some of you might be coming out of the fog of coping mechanisms, which could be sex, drugs, alcohol, food. Maybe you've been working out too much. You know, there's a lot of things that it's like you think that you're healing yourself with something, but actually you're hurting yourself. This could also be about energy as well. Let's see what else comes out. Let's continue on with this. Maybe there's more to it. Spirit of flocks, gossip, rivals, posse. There's somebody you've always been competitive with. And maybe this is why you feel stuck, because when they progress in their life, it makes you shut down, and maybe you start drinking, or you smoke, or you just try not to feel what you feel, or you feel ashamed because you can't get out of what other people can get out of. That's really hard. That is a very difficult energy to get out of. One more, please. Oh, or 2. Yeah, Spirit of the Rabbit. The Spirit of the Rabbit has the same energy as the Empress, fertility, sex, and spring. And then Spirit of the Lighthouse, return, belonging, guiding, light. The direction of these cards, I'm going to stick with the season of spring here with the Spirit of the Rabbit. It kind of sounds like this, whatever you're going through right now, whatever you're trying to work out of emotionally, this is probably going to take you guys a bit of time. Possibly till spring, beginning, middle, end. Everyone's different. You may start new beginnings when spring comes around, but it's almost like your energy is going to return back to normal by springtime. Now, is that the same for everybody? No. Everybody's different. Some people may get out of it sooner than others. Take it as it resonates, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and close out this reading. Final messages from Spirit, please. Some of you were heartbroken, dealing with the pain of losing a father figure, or maybe you're a mother, because there's the divine feminine here, and you had to walk away, or your husband walked away, or your partner that had the more masculine energy. Take that how that resonates. But somebody walked away from you, and that's something that you're still dealing with subconsciously. And I think it's starting to leak out of your subconscious and saying, yeah, see, there's guilt, or maybe that parent came back and started trying to apologize and coming back into your life. Until you can heal, I don't recommend going back to somebody that walked away from you, especially as a child, or walked away from your children. You really need to clear your space, clear your energy, right? And that, again, coming back to full circle here, coming back to the crystals, the visualizing success, the Ascended Masters, all of it. This is time for you to work through things that you need to work through. Yeah, there's a lot of fear, maybe even as abusive parent or partner, that you're afraid that they're going to come back. But know that as you begin to let go of that person and that energy, please know that things will start working in your favor, however they are meant to happen. Okay? This may inspire you to do shadow work. This may inspire you to create a program how to work through shadow work. Okay? Because again, I'm going to say this again, and here's the bottom of the deck, and then we're going to be done with the reading. Divine timing. Everything is about divine timing. This may be what you're meant to do, is help other people through their shadow work, but you have to work through it first. You have to teach yourself all of the methods, right? Because as my teacher in yoga taught me, was that we attract those that need us, right? That need our teachings. Oh my gosh, I just kind of lost my train of thought. Hold on a second. We are not able to help everybody because we're not going to resonate with everyone. We're not going to have the same energy or vibration as other people. So we have to learn that that's why we need a lot of people that have worked through their shadow work and are able to create something to help others. There we go. I got it. All right, Capricorns, that's your reading. So glad to be back, and I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you guys next week.